Today have landed on 25, and we knew the weatherman at 21 wasn't going to stand a chance, not one bit today, believe me. Very, very excited because we're going to North Kakalaki to catch up with our very, very good friend again, Dale Cole. But in the meantime, let me do this. Interesting choice, actually. Yes, that's right. You are here at Galaxy 107 FM. So very, very happy to have you. And if you're a first-time viewer, listener, welcome. Very special welcome to you as well. Let me get this microphone out there right. Now, at the same time, if you have never done this before, we actually don't call our fans an army or fans or anything like that. We actually do call them the noise. Simply because you do have a voice and we hear you exponentially. Do we ever hear you? We get your phone calls, your texts, your emails, every form of media, and that's how pretty much we structure our breakfast show and a lot of shows here at Galaxy. So if you don't know how to become part of the noise, get in touch with Barbara. She'll make it pretty painless for you, believe me. So all I can say there is sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like Dale Cole coming out of North Carolina today. Sub, why not subscribe? Become part of the noise. There you go. There's a hint for you. And you know what to do with this thing, right? Yeah. Get epileptic with us. Like it, like it, like it, love it. Let's get it done. And in the meantime, I'm going to bring up my devices because we're going to rock right into it. And I'm going to ask about escaping yesterday as well, because this is by Dale Cole. Well, escaping yesterday, it's okay here at Galaxy. There we go. So, away we go. How are we feeling?
I'm great.
Nice, nice. I usually say to anybody that asks me, you know, how you feeling, I usually go with my hands. In fact, I had a young lady ask me that the other day. I did that same response. She dropped, believe me, she had a lot of fun with that one. Sharon Marie White is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Sharon. It really was.
Hey, Sharon.
Plexomatic is in the house as well. Nice to have Plexo back. Gosh, the White House is here. Very, very cool. Michael Zdanowitz is watching as well. Hey, you buddy. Nice to have you on board. Of course, Michael's coming out of Orlando, Florida, where, of course, he's with the business Galaxy Class Entertainments. Believe me, if you ever need any of your band's promotions, management, you name it, get in touch with Galaxy Class Entertainments. Or better yet, get in touch with Barbara. She'll put you in touch with Michael. Not enough. Oh gosh, the boss is watching as well. Dear, dear. And Merv Pinney. Kia ora, Merv. Nice to have you on board. Looking forward to having a chat with you in the near future. Chris Andreas is in there as well. It's a full
Franco
house
Nanucci,
today.
Wave Spring, hello there.
Franco Nanucci. Hello,
Yeah.
Frank. Nice to have you on board. How's Rock Flowers? Would love to catch up with Rock in the near future as well. Be very cool. Barbara's playing with the devicey thing again. She's starting to wave. Oh,
Just
there
for
it
a
is.
minute. There we go. We're back to Dale.
We're back to Dale. Very, very cool. We've still got about 2.5 minutes to go. So, tell me, Dale, are you still getting all your work done through Tones Recording Studios?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Nice. So you're still hanging out with Benji Johnson?
Yes, he recorded the last song, Hometown America. We did it a couple Sundays back. He recorded and actually played guitar on it.
Oh, cool, cool. Well, next time you see him, give him a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
Will do.
Nice. Good squishy one too, by the way. No use having just an attempt at it. Yeah, good squishy one going. Is Lindsay still with you?
Now, he has moved to New York.
Okay.
He's up in New York City.
All right. And what about Shelley? She's still doing backups?
Yes, she sang on the last song, but she didn't sing on It's Okay. It was just Lindsay and I doing both.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, Shelley's a very talented young lady in her own right.
She's amazing.
Yep. Dustin, I presume, is still with you?
Yes.
And Steve?
Well, we brought in a whole different group for this last song.
Okay.
Brad Ward is on guitar on this, and Tom Kincaid is on bass, and then Charlie Schaefer is on violin, Matt DeBico is on drums, and Deb Lentz is on cello, and it's a really heavy vibe to it.
Fair enough. Just before we go to air, I've just got one thing. Do you remember Charlie Sheen?
Yes.
Yeah, how much cocaine could Charlie Sheen do?
Oh, goodness gracious, I couldn't keep up.
No, he did enough to kill 2.5 men.
Okie dokie.
That's right. I've got to turn the mic on. It works better if you turn the mic on, so they tell me anyway, especially those guys panicking in the fishbowl right now. And today we're talking to Dale Cole, coming live out of North Carolina. And all I can say is, welcome back, Dale.
Thanks, good to be back.
Now, I got to get you turned on again. Can I get you to say that again, my friend?
Get me to say what?
Oh, you know, that works perfectly fine now. It's just the mic wasn't turned on. Technicians, you know what I mean? When you leave a room, they go along and turn everything off.
Oh, I get you muted me.
Yeah. And sometimes I leave it set up so that that doesn't happen, but yeah, I'm sure they play with...
That'd be a good thing.
Yeah, well, I think they do it on purpose just to upset me, to be honest with you. It's kind of like that around here. It really is. So we opened up the show with It's Okay. Now, it's not labelled Dale Cole. This is labelled Escaping Yesterday. What's the story?
Well, I started writing this song. I wrote the chord progression for the verse and the choruses, and I wrote the lyrics for the verse and choruses, and I wrote that intro, the keyboard intro that's there. And then my son heard it, and he really liked it. And he added the other repeating riff throughout the song. He wrote the bridge, and he wrote the lyrics for the bridge. And we just decided to do kind of a call and response on the vocals to this, you know. And it's just pretty much an equal 50-50 on the writing of this song. And it just wasn't a community service song, so we decided to call it Escaping Yesterday.
Okay, well, it's okay, but then it's not okay. But I think you better clarify this. You got me confused because all the way through it's okay until the end when it's not okay. Tell me about the lyrics of this.
Well, I just, you know, it's like somebody you're trying to convince, you listen to the song about a breakup and everything, and it's okay that you left and all that. But deep down inside, it's really you're not okay. You're still hurting over it, even though you put on a face and saying it's okay.
Yeah, believe me. In fact, I can relate to that. Just recently with the loss of a dog, you got to accept it, but you just, you know. And believe me, boy and his dog, best friend.
That song was used for the play over the out credits for a short film called Overthink. It's going to be distributed to all the film festivals for this year.
Very cool. Very cool. You never know. You might get to the Cairns.
You never know.
Might see you in France, brother man.
Yes, sir.
There would be something that would be fantastic. It really, really would. Now, I can't get through a breakfast show just recently, and believe me, we've been playing It's Okay quite religiously over the last little while, but just recently, Hometown America has been taking its place. I'm absolutely loving this, and it's connecting with our audience right now. I think you better tell me all about it.
A friend of mine here in town, Winston-Salem, Chad Nance, he does most of my video work here. He owns a production company called Calico Bonnet Productions, and he wrote and he's filming a documentary series about a town north of us called Mount Airy, North Carolina. It's you know, have you ever heard of Andy Griffith Show?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mayberry?
Mm-hmm.
Mount Airy is actually Mayberry.
Okay.
So this song was about that town, and it was a textile plant town, and all the mills are shut down. And when that happened, you know, there was no work. And then there was a big hospital there that gave out scripts for oxycodone and other opioids just right and left. One of the highest, prescriptions per capita is anywhere in the United States. And so just a bunch of influx happened, and they shut down the opioid coming in. So the cartels came in with heroin, selling heroin, and human trafficking up to like 3 major highways there. And it just kind of, the whole town went to pot. So he was telling me about it. He said, I'd like you to write me a song for the one of the episodes. And I said, well, I'm honored, And we talked about it for a few minutes, and I went home, and I guess it took me about an hour to write this song. I sent it back to him. He just says, you just nailed what we're going for on it. And I knew how I wanted it to sound, so I asked a bunch of really professional musicians to join me on this one. Come in Winston-Salem Symphony and chamber choirs and stuff like that. So it fell together in place really good. And so I'm really happy with it. And this is going to be for episode 4 of the series. And it's also used in the video that we just released today on it. It's like a trailer for it.
That's really cool. I didn't know that you were releasing the video this morning or today. Believe me, congratulations with that and good luck as well. But you have changed up your band a little bit in this particular song. Now, better give the newcomers, let's put it this way, a bit of a shout out. What do you reckon?
Hey, you talking about on the album, on the song?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Brad Ward is guitarist. He plays 2 guitar tracks on there, a standard tuned electric and a Nashville tuned electric, which is like an octave higher. It gives you kind of a 12-string sound. Mm-hmm. And he played It's Okay as well with my son Lindsay. He did the lead in It's Okay. And he came in and did that. And then Shelley singing the backup with me. Charlie Schaefer is just a virtuoso on the violin. He's so good. And Deb Lentz is playing cello. She played with me on a few of my other songs. And then Tom Kincaid, we played together for years. He played bass. He played a double bass track. He played one with a bow and one plucked. And then my drummer was Matt DeMico. I'm sorry my dog's raising pain in there. Cat's trying to eat him. And anyway, can I go right back? I don't want him to get hurt.
No, it's quite all right.
You have to sit back a bit too if you can.
Even our dogs.
Did you say the cat's trying to eat the dog?
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought that's what he said too. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Going to have to ask him about that. Do you have big cats or small dogs?
Small dogs, okay.
Dear.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Ernest. Joe Lee and Drake Jensen.
Well,
hello.
that explains a lot, actually. That really does, because I thought you said the cat was trying to eat the dog.
My cat's 26 pounds. He weighs more than both of my dogs put together.
Well, I was saying to my on-air producer, I did question that. Did he say the cat's trying to eat the dog?
Yeah.
Either they got big cats or small dogs. That explains it right there.
Yeah.
What a gorgeous dog. What's the name?
His name's Ringo.
Brilliant.
He's got these spots on his back are just perfect circles as you see him right, so we named him Ringo.
Yeah, believe me, that's a great name. Very, very cool name. It really, really is. So, let's get underway here. and get it done, because believe me, 1,727 requests so far for Hometown America. I can't get through a breakfast show without at least it showing on our machines every morning, bro. You're getting a connection with our audience with this.
How many?
1,727 requests so far.
Wow, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you, New Zealand.
Believe me, well, it's the world actually. And let me tell you, there'll be more tomorrow morning again when I come into work tonight. You know what I mean? Before we structure our show. So, congratulations.
Sure.
Everybody seems to love this particular track. So, let's, without further ado, get it underway. Here is Dale Cole and Hometown America. How you feeling, Dale? You okay?
Oh, yeah. And my little dog, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my God.
He looks totally engrossed in what's happening around here. He does. Oh, dear.
It's getting a cuddle, that's why.
He's getting, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you call a sad cup of coffee, Barbara?
A dead cup of
I
coffee.
don't-
A
Coffee,
sad
so I don't
cup of
know.
coffee.
I'm cold. It's cold.
Uh,
It's cold.
I don't know.
A depresso.
Okay, that works.
There you are, Michael. He's got some new jokes just for you.
Yeah, just for you, Michael, okay. What's a narcissist's favourite drink?
Vodka.
No, a mimosa.
Hey, Baby Seal walks into a club and asks for Baby Seal walks into a bar and asks for a Canadian Club on the rocks.
I bet he does. Yeah.
Baby Seal.
Fair enough. Clicked onto that one literally. You remember the singer Adele?
I do.
Yep. Why did she cross the road?
God, she crossed the road.
Yeah.
That I can't answer.
Just say hello from the other side. Literally.
Why did the turtle cross the road?
Well, that would be a slow journey in its own right, but I don't know why.
Get to the Shell station.
Oh, well, if we're on the cross the road things, okay, well, I've just had the president and the founder of the Chicken
Here we
Prevention
go.
Society ring me this morning saying that they are no longer taking across the road things. And I went, why not? They says, well, because now we take yabba.
Okay.
Oh, Michael, you've started something. Michael Zdanowitz, coming out of Orlando, Florida, says to me once, you need new work, new jokes, right? Do you regret it now, Mike?
What's that for?
Oh, I've got a whole heap. He's getting better, he says. Oh, wow, thank you. Dear.
Hey, Trent,
Yeah, I'm new,
have you
you know,
got any
I'm new.
new music?
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
catch up.
Mike, you don't have to be crazy to work here. But Barbara will tell you it helps. It really does help. So, we're going to wrap it up right now, my friend, but do you have anything new in the can? Are we looking at anything new in the near future?
I've got a couple written that I would like to record later this year.
Okay.
And I want to play guitar on them, so I'm waiting to get my arm back before I even think about going to the studio. So.
Sure. Totally understandable there. It really is. Just don't overdo that.
I'm not. It's been. I was in a sling. A sling for 4 weeks. I had to wear it all the time.
Yeah, I was in a sling once as well. I went right across town.
Okay. But I've just been out for 2 weeks, and I'm just still starting to gain some mobility with my arm.
Well, easy does it wins the race, brother man. let's go back to the desk. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're talking to Dale Cole coming out of North Carolina. He's also with Community Service, the band and everything like that, does a lot of work for those guys. We love what comes out of there right now, especially want to give a shout out to Benji Johnson from Earth Tone Recording Studios as well. And of course, Michael Zdanowicz, you've been commenting on how I need new work and everything like that. So I've just got one for you to ponder. I really, really do. What do you call a book club that's been stuck on one book forever? Think about it. Right, answer, church.
All right. I want to say one more thing about the song. If you hear that guitar part, it kind of sounds like Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac on it that does little runs throughout the song.
Yep.
That was actually Ben playing that.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
very, very talented, and believe me, it's nice to have that little picky bit you can actually pick out and explain now. Thank you very much for that, because as an engineer, and I talk to engineers all the time, literally, the one question I have is, as an engineer, do you try and sit there and break it down and figure out how the other engineer has structured everything? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's habitual. I think every engineer in the world does that. And in fact, I've spoken to a couple just recently the same way. And they're just like me. You know what I mean? We sit there and try and figure out the structure. So little tidbits like that just grease my wheels. You know what I'm saying?
He has us kind of dialed in. We've been recording with him so long. That song took 4 hours start to finish. It was almost a finished product here.
Unheard of. That's too quick.
We did it pretty much live.
Wow. That's one take stuff.
Basically.
Wow.
Brad overdone the second guitar part, and then Benji added that, and besides pretty much everything else is live.
Fantastic, it really is. You know, the one thing, Dale, I've got to be honest with you, I talk to artists all the time, and the 5-minute songs, the 5-minute constructions, they seem to have the longevity, more so than the ones that you ponder for about 5 or 10 years before you finally decide it's good enough to do. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that one took me about 30, 45 minutes.
You're amazing, brother. You really, really are. And keep that up, won't you? Now, looking forward to hearing new work coming out of, especially out of your camp. Will you come back and introduce new songs for us in the near future?
I sure will, and I appreciate you and Barbara so much for sharing our music and being so kind to us over there.
Well, you know, that goes both ways, brother man. I don't want you to stop doing what you're doing. It's a selfish request, literally on my part, because, you know, without people like you, I don't have a job.
I get you, but without people like you, we're not heard.
Yeah, exactly. And I've got something I want to talk to you about right after we finish this, because it's exciting news. It really, really is. And, well, I'll let the cat out of the bag a little bit. Officially named now, Radio GLI India. Keep an eye on the space. We'll let you know it's coming soon. In the meantime, have a very happy and successful day. Dale, don't go anywhere just yet. You know what we're going to do next. But for everybody else, don't forget, tomorrow morning, join us in the breakfast show between 5:30 in the morning and 10. And Barbara's going to be joining us for the breakfast show tomorrow morning. Looking forward to that. So have a very happy and successful day. From me, it's Happy Radio, everyone. See you tomorrow.